Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for what message is meant to find you right now. Remember that this reading does not necessarily have any specific date on it. Whenever this message finds you, and whenever you find this message, then this reading will be for you at this given time. You are starting with the dominant energy of the sun. Look at that. Happiness, joy, fulfillment. And the one that flipped out is none other than completion. Okay, here with the world. So something here is completing, has completed. There's a cycle here where you've learned what you had to learn. You gave what you had to give. And so right now, this is all about happiness, your joy. It's kind of like this little kid, when maybe they take them to, the caregiving center, and all of a sudden he sees his mom from far away. And so he runs to the door to meet his mom. It's like this energy of something new coming in to make you feel happy and alive again. It's all about your happiness. It's all about your joy. It's all about your glow up. I'm sensing very strongly that some of you guys are going through some kind of glow up, okay? Like you've been through a lot, you've been through hell and high water, you feel like you've been through the battlefield, okay? And now you're coming out of that, okay? Now it's all about your happiness, your joy. If you feel like there is some kind of, tying up of loose ends still, this is telling you complete it, okay? Complete that chapter, complete that cycle. That horror story, okay, is already over. There's no more going back. This is all about moving forward from here on out. This is all about your achievements, your accomplishments, you standing in your power, you believing in yourself. And again, this is all about your glow up. It could also be that some of you guys are taking care of your body, okay? You guys are taking care of maybe yourselves more than maybe you were taking care of other people before, but this is all about you. This is a self-focused energy, so congratulations. Now, before we continue your reading, I'm going to go ahead and grab from this other deck to see what energy is influencing your entire reading. You have your self-love. My goodness, we cannot be more in tune, right? Self-love and the number 10. So if you see the number 1 o'clock or 10:10 on the clock, it's confirmation. You need to start focusing on yourself, self-love, self-care. Like I said, again, this is just confirmation. It's all about your glow up. Pay attention to yourself, pay attention to your body, pay attention to maybe your physical aspects. This is also about beauty. This is also about just you taking care of yourself, giving yourself more time, that sort of thing. If you haven't really put yourself out there in the dating scene, it's time for you to start thinking about that. Or if you've been out there for a long time, maybe it's time for you to take a step back. Okay, it just depends on where you are in your life to kind of focus your energy on yourself. But no matter what you're doing right now or where you're headed, it's all about focusing in on you. Self-love and self-care, okay? Now let's continue your reading. You have here the 7 of Swords, also the Chariot reverse, the 2 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the Hermit reverse, the 8 of Wands, the Hangman, the Ace of Swords, the Tower reverse, the Temperance, and at the bottom of the deck, I see here the 6 of Cups reverse, okay? Here with the 6 of Cups reverse at the bottom of the deck, I do see that there is some kind of emotional disconnect between you and a person, and or for some of you guys, guess what? That chapter of your life, that horror story, that person that maybe was bringing your energy down, guess what? You're over it, or at least you are already getting over it. You're no longer stuck in nostalgia. You're no longer stuck in waiting for this person to come back around. You're done. You're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm now focusing that love that I used to give to that person, that thing, that place, whatever it is. You're now shifting the focus onto you, okay? But I do see that there is some kind of emotional disconnect. Maybe you are already detaching from that thing, that person, whatever this is. I feel like that person may have had some kind of codependency with you. There was some kind of energy of codependency. Now, here in your energies, your overall energies, I do see the situation having to do with trust issues. There's something here that may have been holding you back based on you not trusting a person, not trusting the process, or not really trusting yourself, not really knowing, okay, can I trust this thing? Can I trust this person? For others of you, there is a sneaky behavior here. Maybe you've been doing something in a very sneaky kind of way, okay, or somebody here has been acting in a rather sneaky kind of way because they don't want you to do something, or they don't want to see you happy, is what I'm getting. For a group of you, it's that. It's the fact that somebody here is acting in a very sneaky kind of way because they already see your glow up. They see that you're happy. They see that you're done and over with that old situation, and they can't really stand seeing you move on, okay? Seeing you move forward. It's that sneaky behavior of them wanting to take it all, okay? But don't worry, you are protected by the sun here, okay? Full of warmth, full of joy, full of vitality. It's giving you more energy to expand. Now, you also have here the Chariot reverse. Could be Cancer energy for some, doesn't have to be, but this is your challenge position. It's going to be challenging for you a little bit, for you to take action and to confront a person or a situation for what it is. It could also be confronting your own fears. I do feel strongly that for some of you guys, it's confronting a situation that requires a sacrifice. It's going to be a little bit challenging for you to make the sacrifice that is needed in order for you to get something that you really want, okay? Now, I feel like you're focused on finding a soulmate, finding love, okay? It's almost as if you want to put that story behind you, that fear, that negativity behind you, and you want to start connecting. You want to start connecting with either one person, or start dating other people, or start talking to other people, or that kind of energy of, you know, maybe a friendship, you know, creating some kind of bond. I see a bond being created because you are letting go of fear. So this kind of bond that is created, I feel like it's a person who is meant to be in your life. It's not one of those free will connections. There's a difference between a free will connection and a soulmate connection. This is a soulmate connection. This is a person here that when you meet them, at first glance, at first sight, you know, first connection, first day, whatever it is, you're going to feel it. You're going to know it, that sort of thing. Okay, now you also have here the 10 of Cups. This is the root of the issue. The root of the issue is that there is a lack of emotional kind of knowing, okay? How do I build this foundation for this beautiful connection, okay? Sometimes it's not that somebody doesn't want this connection, it's just that you don't really know how to get there. You don't know how to build it, okay? So the root of the issue is that it's going to be a little bit challenging for you to make those sacrifices, because there's still that element where, how do I make this happen? How do I create more out of this, right? I do feel like you do want this connection. You do want this happy union. You do want this kind of marriage. Maybe some of you guys want to get married, that sort of thing. Okay, I see a lot of beautiful energies all around your reading, but how to make that happen, right? Now, part of how to make that happen, it's telling me right now, your action advice has to do with the Tower reverse. Okay, the Tower reverse basically is letting you know that you need to stop sweeping something under the rug. And every time I hear the sirens, it's just emphasis on what I'm saying, okay? So you need to stop sweeping something under the rug that you don't want to face, okay? There's some kind of fear, there's some kind of revelation that you don't want to be honest with yourself about. You have to start being honest with yourself about your true desires, okay? A lot of times, you know, you are one of the most independent signs of the entire zodiac, you and a few others. But a lot of times it stems from fear, okay? It's fear-based. So if you know that you want and you desire a connection, but you're afraid to build that connection because you don't want to get hurt again, then that's something that you have to face. It's a fear that you have to face, okay? There's something here where you're going to have to be vulnerable with yourself first before you are vulnerable with others. Now, you also have here the Hermit reverse. Could be Virgo energy, doesn't have to be, but in the recent past, I do see that you took the time alone. You took the time to be with yourself on your own, and now it's time for you to take action. It's now time for you to, you know, don't hide anymore. Don't hide. Don't be in that little cave anymore. There is a time and a moment and a place for you to do that, and I feel like you've already done that, okay, in the recent past. And now it's time for you to shine. It's time for you to get out there, okay, really be seen, be known, that sort of thing. If you right now are shying away from doing whatever it is that you really want to do because you're going to be judged, don't fear that, okay? Because that's just keeping you stuck in this endless cycle. Because, you know, at the end of your journey, you're going to regret not taking that chance, okay? So take those chances right now. It's time for you right now to be in the limelight. Now, also here coming towards you and in your opportunity, I see here the 8 of Wands reversed. There is going to be this element of slow moving energy. The momentum is going to start slowing down for you in your favor. So don't fear it. Sometimes you like to, you know, get on with things. You're a very fast forward moving, you know, sign. You like things to continuously flow, right? And you don't really like that kind of stalling type of energy, because you're a fire sign, right? You're just very action oriented. So don't get scared when things start slowing down for you. Don't give up is what I'm getting. Don't give up just because you see a slowdown in energy, a slowdown in communication. Don't give up. You continue putting in the work, you continue putting in the effort until you get to the very top, okay? So again, this isn't your opportunity. You're not going to see it as an opportunity because you're not going to recognize it. A lot of times when you're constantly living in this, fast-paced environment, right? One thing after another, after another, after another, you're kind of like always sitting in survival mode, right? Okay, what's going to happen next? I'm getting ready for whatever happens next. But when it starts to slow down, you might get a little bit scared. It might catch you, it might kind of catch you off guard. So if it catches you off guard, just remember this. Remember that this slow down time is not going to last very long. It's actually going to be very beneficial for you to start planning, to start strategizing, okay? That is your opportunity. Now, what I do see here in your subconsciousness is that you need to start making sacrifices, okay? This is something here where you've already thought about. You have to start thinking long and hard about what it is that you want in your life, in a commitment, in a relationship, whatever this is for you. Because I feel like you are reaching some kind of huge enlightenment. This is huge energy. It's in your subconsciousness. Okay, that's the position that this is in. Basically saying that you are going to be enlightened as far as, okay, your passion that you want to pursue, or a person here. I do see clearly a soulmate connection. Something here is going to call you. It's going to draw your energy in, but it's going to also ask for you to make the sacrifices. Are you willing to do what needs to be done in order to get what you want? That is something that you have to ask yourself, okay? Because I do see that this hangman, it's asking for you to start looking at life, to start looking at the situation from a new perspective. Now that you're being given the glasses, the clear glasses, okay, you put those glasses on and you're able to see from a brand new, angle. You're able to see life more colorfully, more clearly. So that's what I'm getting for you, okay? Now, I also see here that you're going to get some kind of very clear communication from the soulmate union, because it's right underneath it, the Ace of Swords. Some kind of truth will be revealed, and you will also have the power of mental clarity to tell it like it is, or to make yourself clear. It's kind of like, if you kind of felt a little bit intimidated by an energy around you, don't feel intimidated. You have the power of communication. You have the power of clarity. And instead of continuously giving your power away to that thing, to that person, to that place, it's time for you to take your power back, okay? And don't continuously take your power back. It's time for you to just kind of, stop giving away your power time and time again, is what I'm getting here. Now, also here with the Tower reversed, the Tower reversed is talking about your action advice. Your action advice is, don't hold back anymore, okay? Don't hold back because you're afraid that you're going to rock the boat. Don't hold back because you're afraid that this thing is going to, go in the wrong direction. Stop sweeping something under the rock because, maybe you're afraid that, it's going to go left when you want it to go right, or whatever the case may be. It's something here that you are trying to avoid. You're trying to avoid catastrophe. It's kind of like, I'll give you an example. You don't want to lose your current position at your job, even though you hate it, even though you don't like it, right? And so, you keep doing things that you don't like to do for your boss and for coworkers around you, but you're not satisfied within yourself. You go home and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to wake up tomorrow and go there again, right? So you keep sweeping something under the rug that is a solution. The solution is basically, either talking to your boss to give you a raise, or start, maybe looking at other options for you to find another job, that sort of thing. So there's something here that you need to stop avoiding. That is where the answer is. Now, you also have here Temperance, lifestyle changes. There are some changes that you're going to have to start implementing in your life. What is it, okay, about your habits, your day-to-day habits that you need to start changing and adjusting, okay, in order for those to work in your favor? Is everything that you are doing on a day-to-day basis equal to where you want to be in life 2 years from now, at the end of this year, at the end of this month? Is everything that you are doing conducive to that goal? These are the questions that you need to start asking yourself, okay? Now, with regards to a person, I do see that you've been very patient, and this person, I feel like if you are patient enough, especially when things slow down, that soulmate union will come around, okay? Now, let's go ahead and see what this sun is all about. Let's start clarifying your energies What is the Sun all about, even though it's all about happiness, right? We already know that. All right, Sag, you have here the Three of Swords reverse, the Ten of Wands, the Empress, and at the bottom of the deck, I do see here the Two of Wands. Decision time. It's time for you to make a decision, to make a choice. You're going to have options, okay? Do you do this? Do you do that? Do you choose this person or that person? Okay, what do you choose? What do you want to choose in life? You're going to have to make a decision. But when you make that decision, make sure that it's a long-term decision. What is going to benefit you for the long term? Not right here, right now. It's not one of those things where, okay, I'm just going to, do this because it makes me feel good right now. I gave this example not too long ago where, maybe it's the beginning of the year and you started on a fitness journey, right? And you've been working out, you've been losing weight, you've been cutting off all of this unhealthy food, or maybe you've been cutting off connections, relationships, friendships that don't serve you. And then all of a sudden a festivity, a holiday comes around and that person texts you, or there's temptation, there's food on the table that is not good for you. Are you just going to take that food, and stuff your mouth again and then feel like crap tomorrow because you're not able to go to the gym, or you're not able to, you don't have the energy, or you're going to go into that toxic connection again just because in the moment you feel good? You're like, okay, I miss this person misses you, even though it's toxic. You have to start thinking about the long-term consequences. So this is what I'm talking about here. That's what's going to really help you make that decision. Because right underneath this, look at this, you want commitment, and that commitment is there for you, the Four of Wands. This is about coming together as one. This is a stable connection. This is a stable environment, whether it's in business, relationships, whatever this is. Now, with relation to your dominant energy, the Sun, okay, I do see that you're over it. You're getting over it. Even if you doubt, am I over this person? Yes, you are. You are healed. The Three of Swords reverse. Congratulations. You are completing a cycle that was very painful. Okay. And for that, you need to tap yourself on the shoulder, because this was a very hard type of experience for you. I feel like it drained you. I do sense that it took a lot of your energy, okay? And I feel like it was burdensome. But now that you're releasing it, now that you're letting it go, you have more room, you have more space, you have more time for you to birth something new. This is birthing a new relationship, birthing a new connection, birthing a new project, birthing a new business, whatever this is, maybe even a baby for some of you guys, okay? This is you thinking about already birthing something into more. This is also the energy of you tapping into your femininity, okay? I say this a lot because we both have masculine and feminine energies. So this is all about this week, especially with self-love, right? Self-love, remember, that is the energy surrounding your entire reading. It's all about tapping into your vulnerability, your femininity, your feminine energy. If you're going to put yourself out there, okay, to try and find a partner, whether you are male or female, and you want to attract either male or female, it doesn't matter. Right now, this is telling you you're going to have to get in touch with your softer side, with beauty, with that energy of, self-love, self-care, that energy of nurturing, caring type of energy. Sag, you are a very direct, forward-moving sign, but for this time, I do sense that it's going to be very beneficial for you to tap into your feminine energy, okay? It's going to really benefit you for the long term, okay? Now let's go ahead and see what this result will be for you. You have here, okay, so the Seven of Cups reverse, the, what is this? The Star, okay? The Judgment reverse, and at the bottom of the deck you have here the Five of Swords. If somebody wants to start an argument with you, walk away. Walk away. Don't give them your time. Don't give them your energy. It's not worth your time, okay? Five of Swords reverse. Somebody here who might be a little bit jealous of you, they don't really want to see you happy, walk away from them. Walk away from that drama. You don't need it. You don't want it. It's not for you. Okay, now here with the Seven of Cups reverse, I do also see that it's telling you you will have options, but don't distract yourself with way too many that you end up not choosing the right one, okay? Because sometimes you can get distracted with excitement. I mean, you are a fire sign, right? You're a very excitable type of sign. innately you have that in you. So whenever you see a lot going on, you're like, oh my God, I want this, I want that. No, I think I want that instead, that sort of thing. So when you see a lot of options, don't distract yourself. Make sure that you are very focused on your goal, okay, on your end goal, and that's how you will get to your end result. Now you have your star energy, could be Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, it doesn't have to be, but I do see that there is this kind of energy of healing, okay? There is this kind of energy where if you start doing this type of work, you start facing your fears, you stop being in denial, you will start healing that part of you that is kind of delaying your manifestation. And judgment reverse, no going to the past. I know for some, maybe right now, it's during that energy of, the Valentine's Day, that sort of thing, but this is telling you, do not look to the past. If you were thinking about a connection or a reconnection with a person from the past, it's telling you no more. Now let's go ahead and get into your yes or no question. So you can go ahead and ask a yes or no question as I shuffle these cards, and you're going to be getting a yes or no answer. So is this a yes or no? If that is a definite no. It is time for you to make some kind of a decision. Okay, you have here the Two of Swords reverse. I feel like you've already contemplated enough on the situation. Okay, you've already tried to figure out, okay, is it going to be convenient for you? Is it going to benefit you? And if you haven't done so already, then it's time for you to do that, okay, so that you can find the answer and finally make that decision. Okay, so that is a definite no, whatever it is that you asked. Now let's go ahead and see what the dice has here for you as messages. You have here the number 12, okay? I also see on the other side the number 3, but the number 12, okay, and the number 3, the number, the sign of Aries as well. Some of you guys might be dealing with or will be dealing with the sign of Aries. I do see that this is all about a new beginning, okay? Taking a leap of faith into something new, opening up that brand new door. Again, you have your dominant energy as the sun here. Remember that. So that is basically, all about self-love, self-care, making yourself happy again, that sort of thing. Now, I also see that the number 12 is all about your subconscious thoughts that kind of dominate you. Perhaps there are some fears that you need to really rehash in order to resolve them once and for all, whatever it is that is keeping you from your dream, or whatever it is that is holding you back from being who you want to be, doing what you want to do. It's time to now face those fears, okay? Now, let's go ahead and end your reading with a divine guidance and angel message for you. You have here, it's this one. Okay, so that one was actually the first card. It's not a valid one. It's just the first card of the deck. Okay, I guess I forgot to take it out. Let's see what we have here for you. This one. Okay, the number 19, which is equal to the number 20. If you see 2 o'clock on the time watch, okay, then that is a message here for you. I am a pioneer. Indeed you are. This is all about, again, new beginnings, okay? The number 19, independent, self-sufficiency are necessities to you, of course, okay? You are extremely capable in life and in work, and you're not afraid to take big risks. What were we just talking about? I said take a big risk, take a leap of faith. Do not be afraid, okay? You're not afraid to take big risks to achieve the life that you desire. I am a pioneer. That is what I have here for you. I do hope that you enjoyed your reading. If you are interested in watching the extended reading, the link to the extended is down in the description box below. And I have partnered with Psychic Source so that you can receive 10 minutes for only $10 and an additional 3 minutes for free. Make sure to use my special discount code 26489 at checkout. The link to my Psychic Source partnership is down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below.